Can I help you?
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
How long have you lived by yourself? I mean, how many years do you think?
That's a good question. I was just asking Chris the other day. This is a good example of my memory lapse is how long have I been in this condo? It seems like I've been here about 10 years. And right now, I don't know if it's 10 years or 5.5 years.
Love these. Salted shrimp. My favorite.
My dad called. My parents have been divorced for almost 20 years, but they were married for a long time and they're very friendly, and he knows her better than pretty much anybody. They had had a phone conversation.
Hey, we start tonight.
And he called me afterwards and he said, very like strong kind of voice, I talked with your mother. Just make sure you take care of her. I've noticed some things. And he didn't really have to say much more than that. And I said, Dad, I'm on it. I'm already on it. I will take care of Mom.
Mom's come a long way. She was like a mess like 6 months ago, a total mess, and you just couldn't function.
I have to say, I don't want to say that I've been in denial, not realizing it. I really mean that. I'm in my brain, I'm thinking that I can take care of myself pretty good.
He also shares that 85% of the people who practice this protocol, it's called Recode, vigorously have the same positive results. That's why we're vigorous.
Encouraging.
Okay?
Yes. Yes.
And that's why I hound you
Yes, you do.
when we exercise. Say, is your heart rate up? You hot? You heating up? You giving it everything you got? Why do you think I say that?
Because you want me to succeed.
That's right. Yesterday we didn't do the nature, 5 minutes in nature. We didn't do the 15-minute walk. Those are supposed to be daily.
I see a mother and daughter come in, and I hear the story about Chris moving and coming back home to be with her mother. I get very encouraged. I get excited. Learning about Chris's experience in her own health journeys, around different things, and making changes in her own life. The fact that she had some experience as a chef and cook, that was extremely encouraging to me.
What is in there?
I would say kale.
The other side of things, where I get a little nervous because of past experience, is not because of anything that they put off in that initial meeting, was how committed is she to this process? Is she aware of how much this was going to take? And can she stick with it?
DHA, and this is like EPA and DHA, that's sort of the fatty acids. So do that one. Sort of like 3 sets of pills, because otherwise she's got to look at 35 pills and it's easier for her to look at 15 at a time.
I want you to add the arms, and I'm going to let Chris sort of demonstrate that, dictate that.
So initially Chris was coming to the sessions with Livia, and that was great because I had her to sort of cue me on where we were at and maybe what her needs were. Chris was also really great at communicating what Dr. Rudy's suggestions were.
And then squat back.
And so that's how I sort of learned to implement more of the cognitive side of exercise with her physical fitness.
Augusta is the capital of Maine. Fabulous.
If I hadn't had that time and space to be here to explore my own self and my own needs and my own desires, almost like, again, coaching Mom. Mom, what do you want from your life? And here I am coaching my own self. It's absolutely changed my entire life.
Yeah, I'm so grateful and so fortunate to have her in my life.
Gotta get the walk in. Well,
You've come a long way in a year and a half from having 2 autoimmune diseases and a diagnosis of Alzheimer's to, I think it's all gone.
That's amazing. That is amazing. I love the soft colors. Kind of reflects my inner soul. That's what I'd like for it to be.
My fear is that, one day of not following the protocol can easily
Going to 2.
go into 2, which goes into 3, which goes into 7, which goes into all of a sudden we've lost.
That would be not
we've
good.
lost it again.
Right, we've worked so hard to get
We've
here.
worked so hard.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's like a constant for me, why I don't let up. I never, let up. And so, yeah, it's a lot of effort.
Your form looks awesome.
Okay. Just like this.
To look for it.
Happy Mother's Day! We're out of flowers.
Thank you.